So, growing up for me weren't that great. I didn't have the best start, kind of broken family, sort of history of abuse. Like, school was okay, I weren't amazing, but I weren't really bad, so no one really noticed that something else might be going on, because I didn't really lash out. Like, you know, I got all my GCSEs A to C, so I kind of slipped through the cracks a bit. Got kicked out when I was 16, so was homeless as a teenager, which was quite scary. I'd been kind of a bit wrapped up in cotton wool and then sort of thrust into the big bad world. Because of the type of abuse that it was, forming relationships was quite difficult. I mean, I wasn't really allowed to socialise with anyone growing up. I was sort of locked away quite a bit. So sort of the key stages of development of your socialising is when you're at secondary school. And because I was bullied quite badly, no one wanted to talk to me anyway. So I struggled quite a bit with sort of what's appropriate, what's not appropriate. I also didn't think that my actions caused anyone else any harm, because I just thought, you know, this has happened to me, this hasn't happened to you, so why are you upset by what I'm doing to myself, or, you know, the fact that I'm drinking more or falling into the wrong crowd sort of thing. Because, you know, I did go that way for a bit, and that's how I ended up losing my job and sort of having a breakdown, and it has taken quite a while for me to start to recover from that. The turning point for me was a point where I lost everything due to my own actions. I couldn't blame it on anyone else. Like, I lost my boyfriend, lost my job, lost my house, lost all my friends. That was basically the point where I'm like, actually, the world doesn't owe me anything. And actually start going, right, this is what I need to do to put my life back in the right direction. I went on sick and I was sort of crashing on my mate's floor, and that's when I heard about Nomad, and then Nomad went on to put me into supported housing. So Talent Match got involved when I started working at Nomad. I couldn't work at Nomad while I was in their training flats because of conflict of interest. So it was a case of getting me to a point where I was ready to move out of supported accommodation. And I then moved into a shared property, and that's when I started volunteering with Nomad. So I volunteered for about 6-7 months, and then someone was like, I've got an idea of how you could get paid for this. And I'm like, oh, wait up. Not only have they paid for my wages for 9 months, they've put me on my housing maintenance NVQ, which is one of the reasons why I got my new job. I did all my health and safety, paid for my bus fare to work, my health and safety, first aid. I mean, my NVQ alone cost over £400. I wouldn't have any chance of paying that for myself at all. Basically anything I needed. They even got my hair dye when I took my dreadlocks out, and I was like, my hair's a mess. Like, they literally helped with absolutely anything that I needed, and my worker has just been there every step of the way, which has been absolutely incredible. The impact Talent Match has had on me is it's basically changed my whole life. I mean, my confidence, my people skills, the belief in myself, it set me up with counselling so I can finally start tackling these issues which are quite, you know, deep-rooted. So yeah, without Talent Match, I wouldn't have this new job that I've just gone for. I wouldn't have this belief in myself. And without Nomad starting it all off, I wouldn't have anything at all, and I would just still be on the streets. I'm a newly employed support worker, helping people with mental health difficulties. I'm hoping that my large pot of experience will come in handy for that. You know, me and my partner are moving in together, getting my passport soon so I can start travelling. Just bought Myrtle, my Mini, so I'm on the road and driving, which I never thought would happen because I thought I'd be on benefits the rest of my life. You know, I've got a cat called Jess. She runs about, does my head in, so just watching her grow up. And yeah, I think, you know, you set the bar yourself on where you want to be and how much you want to achieve. So if your bar's only down here, that's how you're going to stay. But if you set your bar high, then you've always got something to work towards, you've always got something to make you better, and you've always got that motivation to better yourself.